Science behind how women get horny.
This is
Hold
how
on.
aggressively men
This is
lose
green.
women's attraction over time.
Hold on,
We
let's see.
fail maintaining women's sex drive because we forget what was proven in early 2000. Men and women's lust functions completely differently. Men start with desire, we physically want someone, and then move to arousal, the body's response to attraction. For women, the first step is actually safety, then arousal, and then desire. So, number one, safety. Being creepy is the quickest way to make someone feel unsafe around you.
It's like,
Now, a
that's
few years
Tony
ago,
Rizz?
a bunch of researchers literally ranked the creepiest stuff a person can do.
I
As you can
guess.
see, the top 3 are staring before interacting, touching too frequently, and steering the conversation towards sex. So avoid...
Yeah. Watch friend before interacting. I guess. I be doing this shit all the time. Bro, how the fuck you gonna see them? Like, you can't, maybe it's depends on the type of stare, you know what I mean? Slight little glances and flirting and shit, like, that shit tapped in. I mean, but like, if you just dead ass staring like a fucking Indian creep, you know what I mean? Y'all ever seen those videos where like fuck, it was in India, where they were like dead ass, they were like staring at them really crazily? I forgot what it was. It was some crazy shit though.
But I
Is
know
Zoe
what
from
you
Wild
might
and Out?
say. This stuff would
I
not
feel like
be
I know
seen
what
as
you're talking about,
creepy
but I
if you'd be
don't.
rich and famous, right? Well,
What she
this
look
is
like?
a scene with the famous host Conan O'Brien.
I love you.
Don't be creepy.
Look at his nonverbal
Oh, wow.
and paraverbal communication. Hands pressed on each other and no showing of the palms. Head tilted
Oh, he doing a Jew pose.
down
What the
and leans
fuck?
in towards her in the first minutes of the interaction. All of these signal judgmental and non-friendly behavior. And then he
Hold
even
on. Hey, y'all, take
elongated
notes,
his
take
words
notes.
while
I'm in this.
saying,
I love you.
he basically acts
Wow.
like a sexual predator. Connor is sometimes known for being a bit
He doing the
difficult to
anti-method.
guess. Yet Craig Ferguson, a man with a similar job, similar age, and similar looks, somehow gets these reactions from women.
You look very romantic.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Hold on, really? He really the grizzly bear like me though. Hold on.
I do. That was
Yo!
How does
He
do it?
really the grizzly bear like
Look at
me.
his body
Hold on.
language. In the first moments of the interaction, he leans out, a sign of disinterest, while keeping his legs near her, a sign of interest. He's already
Okay,
in her
hold on.
personal space, yet this position makes it much more comfortable for her. But he doesn't stay like that forever. He eventually leans in and closes the social gap, but when it's socially suitable. But here's the strange part. During his interviews, Craig does steer the conversation towards sex, yet he never turns out as creepy.
Very
God,
quickly, I know I'm sorry.
I'm really sad about that. I was kind of enjoying myself. Well,
I can't tell you how many women have said that to me.
Did you catch it? He rarely initiates the joke out of the blue. He waits until the guest says something that can be interpreted as sexual and then makes a short witty comment about it. Now, according to the study from the beginning of the video, once a girl feels safe, she enters a neutral state where she becomes receptive to sexual stimuli. Number 2, arousal. For the last
Filmmaker
4
for horror,
years,
so
The
he
Summer I
supports.
Turned Pretty was massively praised as the series who perfectly captured the female gaze. The theme is simple. One girl has to choose between 2 brothers. Jeremiah,
Wow.
younger, funnier, and more outgoing. And Conrad, older, capable, and more mature. Now, what truly differentiates this love triangle show from hundreds of others is how much they focus on the visual details of the female gaze. Almost all the romantic scenes focus on specific body parts like eyes, back, arms, and hands. Coincidence or not, these are the same body parts women rated as most erotic in this study. But I know what you might say. How do you make your hands of all things look more erotic? Well, you don't. You just use them more. You see, in many movies, kissing
And mine's hella veiny and
only
shit,
used
hella
to establish
sexy.
a romantic milestone between 2 characters. But
Hold
when
on.
it comes to The Summer I Turned Pretty, many women have expressed their appreciation towards kiss scenes with unapologetic hand placements. So if you're in a relationship with a girl, use your hands more during intimate moments. If you're not in a relationship, try to establish more physical contact between you two. How do you know when it's appropriate to touch her? Well, for start, you can use
Anti
this
need
heat
this
map,
one.
but to increase arousal, you don't
Sure,
only need
from what I
friendly
understand.
touches, you
Oh,
also
hold
need
on.
sexual, flirty touches. Dangerous stuff. Unless you had some plausible deniability. Basically, it's one thing to randomly grab her by the waist, but it's a completely different thing to touch her waist as you guide her out the door, right? She gets the same touch, the same sensory feeling, yet she sees you as an exquisite gentleman instead of a socially uncalibrated brute.
I feel like Tony deadass watched this shit, like, for real, for
You
real.
softly land your hand on her thigh as you whisper something to her. But you see, touches are not.
What the fuck are we doing now?
Increasing a woman's arousal. In 2024, it was proven that every minute of mutual eye contact increased attraction by about 35%. Now, Matthew McConaughey's eye contact seemed so smooth and charismatic because he didn't just stare into her eyes. Now, a simple trick that you can use is the triangle method. You first look at one eye,
I've been doing
then
this.
the other, then the lips, and then back to the first eye. Number
I've been
3,
doing this. I've been doing this.
desire. A state where she consciously and unconsciously wants you. It might seem random, but
Yo, that's how the bad bitches be looking at you. Chill. They do be looking at me like that.
The first Duke of Lozin, an average height man with a long nose and a narrow face. You see, the Duke couldn't use his presence to be attractive, so he used his absence. During his short meetings with women,
Appreciate you,
he would be
PK.
romantic and flattering for a time, but then cold and distant the next time. Women would spend hours trying to understand his intentions. Does he like me? Did I do something wrong to upset him? Was he just polite the whole time? One by one, the Princess of Monaco, the King's mistresses, and countless other noblewomen fell for him.
What the fuck?
He overstepped. Among his conquests, he seduced the Duchess of Montpensier, one of the richest, most influential women in Europe, and the king's cousin. She fell in love so hard that she actually proposed to him. This madly angered the king, so he threw the Duke into prison for 10 long years. Now,
Damn.
was it worth it? Well, after 10 years, he married the Duchess, became rich, and even maintained the reputation of an unmatched seducer for the rest of his life. Now, the technique he used is known in psychology as cognitive dissonance attraction. By his warm and cold behavior, he made women spend their time thinking about him, even though they never truly understood why. Our brains just hate uncertainty. So to justify the reason why we think a lot about a person, he makes us believe that we actually like them. So we eventually end up desiring that person.
This
But
how I
to
be moving,
speedrun this
too.
whole
My
process,
anti.
you need something called sexual appeal. Fortunately, I have a whole video to help you out.
I guess. What the fuck is this? Loki kind of want to watch it now.